over defenders. It's in! What an amazing shot!
And welcome back to Memphis, Tennessee, and the Cooper Invitational Yeshiva High School basketball tournament, the national, what's the official title here? The Cooper Yeshiva High School Invitational. I'm Josh Thomas. I'm about to bring you the 4 versus 13 matchup underway, or getting underway here in just a minute, between the Milken Wildcats and the Kushner Cobras. Milken, the number 4 seed, Kushner, the number 13 seed. This is the second of 4 games on this court today. Opening round action. Winners advance to Tier 1. Teams that come up short today will go to Tier 2 and get reseeded for the remainder of the tournament. Milken from the Los Angeles area, Los Angeles, California, and Kushner from Livingston, New Jersey. Both these teams with extensive rosters, lots of players on both sides. Milken now taking off their black warm-ups. They wear white uniforms with black trim and numbers. Kushner with a royal blue with white trim and numbers. We'll get you the my partner, Easy Cooper, coming back to the booth. Welcome back, Easy. How's it going?
It's going well. Got a good Cats Yeshiva High School, even as I think the 14 seed on that side has come back to make it just a 6-point game.
That's Cats versus what, Eula?
I think Rambam.
Rambam. Rambam or Rambam? Rambam, right?
Rambam.
It's Ramban.
Right, Ramban.
If you're going with
Rabbi
the
Gersten.
Nachmanides.
Rabbi Gersten is very, very careful about the different pronunciation between the Ramban and the Rambam.
Yeah, no, it's
a bit, because big difference. 2 different people.
Wow. Gotten even tighter over there.
Taz has got, their bench is very fired up as we're watching on the side.
All right, Milken will be starting with Ethan Zimmerman, will take the opening tip-off against number 25, Gabe Plotzker from Kushner. Oh, Kushner wins the opening tap. This is Nadav Twizzer. I'm not sure if I have that name right. He's got an open look at 3 from the corner off of the iron, no good. And now Zimmerman looks to run.
Zimmerman's a familiar face.
Yep, he was a big player here last year and goes up. Good job by Gabe Plotzker to contest the shot, and then it goes out of bounds and be Kushner ball. All right, so we got Plotzker, Shapiro, Style. I'm gonna say Style. Do we say that's Style or Steele?
I think it's Style.
Style, like Stein. Like it'll be Stein. Plotzker tried to spin into the lane. It's called for a walk. Doesn't look like he agrees with the call. And Jake Indyke, number 12. Milken now, let's see if we can get their personnel on the floor. That's Abitbul with the ball. Now number 1, Blake Asherian tried to find Zimmerman. The ball is turned over once again. Milken only have their numbers on the back, so it's a little hard for me to pick up who's who. Shot attempt, no good. Rebound pulled down by Itai Darman, and then another turnover.
Both teams a little sloppy at the beginning.
Very sloppy here to start.
I think that's what happens.
And then Zimmerman with the steal gets the bucket to go, and it's 2-0, first bucket of the game.
Especially in your first game, first early minutes, takes a while to get settled.
And then Milken nearly had the steal and stepped out of bounds with the basketball. That was number 30, Abutbul. Usually I've seen that name with an I. Usually it's Abitbul, but this is Abutbul. And here's Plotzker ducking into the lane. Gets up and under to go.
Also a familiar face, I think, from years past.
He's listed as 6'4". He's a big man in the middle. Sherian manning the point. A lot of length on this Milken team. And Coach Blunt comes out and finds the referee to call timeout. Couldn't get his attention from that far away and actually just walked on out there and pretty much told him he wanted a timeout.
It's very noisy here. 2 gyms, a lot going on. Sometimes refs, they're focused on the game.
So it's 2-2, just underway here. Again, Josh Thomas here alongside Easy Ezra Cooper. We are just getting the weekend kicked off again. 32 games in total. This is game 2 on court 2. So we're just at the tip of the iceberg now. I got a lot of hoops to bring you here. I'm just coming down from baseball season. The hot stove is heating up, as they say.
It's true. Who are the big free agents in MLB?
Well, I think at some point today we will find out if Kershaw exercises his option with the Dodgers or explores other options. It's going to be interesting to see. I think the deadline was yesterday, but they extended it to 4 o'clock today. Could be interesting to see what happens there. You got your Manny Machados.
Manny Machado.
Your Bryce Harpers.
Bryce Harper is a big one.
Yeah. Got a keeper flying keeper right there. Milken unable to score on that end. Now, that was Shapiro, tried to take the ball inside and threw it away. Full court pressure here for Kushner. Good job by Milken to break the press. Wildcats now. Open look for 3. It's just off the mark. Nice job by Plotzker to come away with the rebound.
Plotzker, probably the tallest guy on the floor.
It was a good look for a bull, but couldn't get it to go. Plotzker drives into the lane, has the ball tipped away, looks for a call, doesn't get one. Now,
good pass.
That was Zimmerman, who had more time than he thought.
Could have got awkwardly with the right hand, underhand.
It was a lot of awkwardness. Now, Kushner on the offensive side in the half court. Plotzker drives it at the defense, gets called for a foul underneath. Didn't look like any contact up on top, but some body down below. Plotzker will go to the line. Chance to give Kushner the lead. Plotzker makes the first. Second one goes, but I think we're going to get a lane violation. It's not going to count. So that cuts the lead back to 3-2. Scoreboard says 4-2. They'll have to correct that. And it's done so. Milken gets through the pressure. Now Zimmerman. There's a Sherian. A butt bull. 3 from the corner is no good.
Oh, they had two guys going for it, and they one hit it away from one.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Nice interior pass, or entry pass. Now here's Plotzker with an open 17-footer and gets it to go. Kushner build the lead up to 3. Here's a Sherry. He's going to drive it right at Plotzker and gets it to go with the right hand. Nice job of getting to the rim for
it's a strong, aggressive, composed take to the basket.
Halfway done here in the first quarter. I think Kushner will have a tough time getting open threes over the long arms of this Milken Wildcat team. And then, I'm going to say a foul on the floor as Asherian once again. Foul was on Style. Asherian looking for free throws, not going to get them. Jack Manny going to check in for referee Blunt, Coach Blunt, asking the referees why that foul is on the floor. I think it's the right call at this level. Might get some continuation at the pro level, maybe even at college, but clearly the foul was called, and then he went up to shoot the basketball, but that's going to be called on the floor at this high school level.
Yeah.
At least here in Tennessee. I'm sure how they operate over in Cali. Coach Blunt certainly not looking to create any strife with the referees. He got his explanation, and they're laughing about it now. Maybe doesn't agree, but they can laugh about it. This is Coach Blunt's first year, I believe, with Milken.
Yeah, new coach.
Came over from another school. So both these teams kind of trying to find their footing here in the early going. It's been a little sloppy. Milken have the ball, trailing by 1, just under 4 to play here in the first quarter. Nearly turned the ball over on the inbounds, and then ball falls into the hands of Zimmerman. He gets fouled on the shot attempt, and he will go to the line for 2. Foul was on, I believe, Plotzker. Zimmerman's free throw attempt, very friendly bounce.
Very friendly. You don't see that so often.
Second one a little more on the mark, and it falls, and Milken now up 6-5. Kushner, that was Shapiro, tried to find a teammate along the baseline. Pass was tipped away, and now Zimmerman, he can't get the little floater to go. Milken will come away with the rebound. Then a quick 3 from a Bitbull.
It was open.
Was a little quick, though, to shoot it. Probably had more time. Kushner comes away with the rebound. Josh Subari in the corner, and he's going to put up the left-handed 3, woefully short. He had just stepped in. Go to that table to check in. Not really following. All right, here's a Bitbull guarded by Aryeh Gruber in the game now for Kushner. Oh, then a nice pass, entry pass into Zimmerman. He can't get the shot to go. Kushner fortunate to still only be down 1 right now. Here's Plotzker guarded by Zimmerman. Now Kushner on the offensive side. Josh Suvari goes in strong and draws the foul. Goes in amongst the trees. He's listed as 5'8", and he was taking the ball at some much taller Milken defenders. Gets the foul called, and they'll go to the line for 2, chance to tie or take the lead. Sky Nahum.
That's quite a name.
Cool, very cool. Sky is going to check in for the Wildcats, along with, it looks like, Elon Cooper.
Cousin with the similar lane.
Sabari misses the first free throw attempt. Misses both, and then Plotzker does it.
A lot of rush jump shots from both sides.
That was a good catch, though, by Manny to even come. A great steal right here. Oh, and then he finds. That was a nice job. Asharian got the steal and then found Nahum running up ahead. Sky got the layup to go, and the lead is 3. Bit of a wild shot attempt right there for Tsubari. Kushner, though, doing a good job here of hanging with this certainly physically superior side in terms of length and height. Good from the Wildcats. That was a really nice find.
Sky has come off the bench.
Yeah.
Already responsible for 4 points, I think that is.
Had a bucket. He and Asharian connecting twice. And then on this end, that was Tsubari, nearly got that left-handed runner to go. And then a steal for Plotzker. Fortunate to not get a travel call. Kind of hopped as he called it, but I think that's a good no call right there. Good steal.
Tough take.
Kobe Garber, the strong move, but can't get it to go. And then Asharian takes it right at the defender. Now, I don't know how that is not a shot. He literally, that one.
He was going up there.
I mean, Coach Blunt, this time maybe getting a little bit more exasperated with the situation. The good-natured situation is he's running a little thin right now. He's getting a little bit more exasperated. Is 10-5 the right score? It is. Okay.
I think so.
Oh, right. They had that other play by that 3 is probably not called for right there. That was, I think that was Style took the 3. Again, you don't want to panic. You're down 5 now. You've hung with them so far here in the early goings. You don't want to panic and say start shooting nothing but 3s as we've seen here on this possession. Plotzker's off the floor, and that I want to see how they can respond without him in there right now. They're going to get called for a travel there. That was Aryeh Gruber. Kushner's definitely a little undersized in this setup. Hey, man. I'm going to say Kushner nearly gets the steal. Under 5 to play. That shot at him is going to count, if it goes off the backboard for, who was it? That was, again, they don't have their numbers on the front, so it's a little hard for me to say. That was Corsandi. Ethan Corsandi, if I'm saying that correctly.
Sophomore.
Big bucket there at the buzzer.
That's a big 3-point.
Yeah, it turns it into an 8-point lead at the end of the first quarter. Good job by the Milken bench to let him know that the clock was running down. They were helping count out the seconds. You could hear that in the background. And suddenly that first quarter, Kushner did a good job of hanging. Actually had a brief lead. And now suddenly find themselves down 8. Who hit the 3? Corsandi. Ethan Corsandi with the 3. Robert the Howitzer Hohen tuning in out there in the internet world. I want to say hey there. One of my good friends. Secret weapon on the tennis court. Not so secret anymore, but now that I've said it, it's really not secret at all. Now it's out there.
Now it's out there.
Now it's out there, and the world knows. He's a real mensch when he's not kvetching, though. I will say that. Teaching him some Yiddish. All right, Milken will have the ball and an 8-point lead. I believe they're on they might be on like an 11-0 run right now. In the corner, that was Corsani, nearly got another one to go. Kushner need to score. It's been a while. Here's Plotzker, looks to drive, gets into the corner. Now he goes in, and he's going to draw the foul on get a number here on this player. The foul was on Carmona. Now Plotzker along the baseline, can't get the jumper to go, and rebounded by the Wildcats. Nahum.
He rushed that shot.
Yeah. Some of the Milken guys will get it and shoot pretty quickly. That was Cooper. Well, Coopers are known for the quick trigger. There's no question about that.
We're definitely known for that.
Long three-point attempt from Stiles off the mark.
Good pass. Very good pass.
Streaking Carmona up the court. Gets to go, and the lead is now 10. This one.
Interesting. Someone was playing with a paper keeper.
Yeah.
There's no reason to think that would stay on your head.
No, that'd be very optimistic.
Yeah.
Corsandi got called for the foul in the back court. Kushner trail by 10. Nearly saved in bounds there by Indike. Open three in the corner is no good. Good job by Style to track down the rebound. Corner three, that looks good. Oh, just off the mark. Kushner unable to corral the offensive board. Milken lead by 10. Into the lane. Matthew Rahimi goes up and gets fouled and will go to the line for 2. Good find. So Rahimi will step to the line with a chance to build on this 10-point lead. Kushner have not scored in quite some time. I believe they led 5-2, if I'm not mistaken. So
they did.
It's an extended 13-0 run by Milken over the last quarter or so. And then Kushner, unfortunate there not to get the rebound off the free throw miss. And then high arcing shot off the backboard for Sky Nahum.
The bank has been open.
Yeah. Lead is 12. Oh, now you got to score here. Oh, great defense by Nahum to tip that ball away.
Nahum has been all over the place. Wow.
Zimmerman with a great catch. I think there was a foul called. Oh, they finally have, I see they've put some cushions up on that end that were not there in the past. That was always a very, very scary situation. They now have some cushions along that used to be nothing but cinder block over there.
Very nice to see.
Yeah, well, it was because you'd have some people really running into that full speed. Kushner comes away with a steal, trailing by 12. Looks like a foul as he tried to make a move. Players coming in before being ushered in by the referee. Nice little, good handle there by Shapiro. Isolation right there. And Kushner with some badly needed points. Now into the lane. A steal. Kushner coming away. They add a breakaway. Here's Style. Can't get it to go. And then rebounded by Corsandi. End-to-end action. Here's Zimmerman. Goes up for the easy layup. 4-point swing right there as Kushner had a chance to score. Instead, they give up points on the other side. And then that's going to be a bit bull. Lead is 12. Shapiro comes across the timeline, dribbles into the lane, kicks it off to a teammate. Because it's just going to be hard to score inside like that for Kushner. So much height on this Wildcat squad. Now into the lane. Oh, wow. Rahimi penetrates across the lane and gets the shot to go off the backboard. Now on the other end, after a turnover, Zimmerman lays it up and in quite easily over the rim. Oh, then a steal. Zimmerman can't get that shot to go. Kushner comes away with the rebound. Trailing by 16, Milken. The athleticism of Milken has really started to assert their dominance over this Kushner team. Kushner now looking a little rattled, where in the early going they seem very confident. Plotker penetrates, puts it up with the right hand, can't get it to go. It was a pretty looking move. Just a tiny bit short.
Oh, sloppy. Just gave the ball away.
And see, the problem is they get that offensive rebound there, but don't have the ability to put it up over the Milken defenders. Now here's a 3 attempt from the right corner, no good. Lead is still 16, just over 3 minutes to play, and then they get a foul called as I think that was a Sherian who will go to the line now for 2.
Finally give him a shooting foul this time.
Sherian makes the first. Lead is 24-7, 17-point bulge. Nice job at the line for Sherian, makes 2. Shapiro gets it up to Subari. Got some new players in for Jesse Langer into the ball game now for Kushner. Oh, Plotzker does a good job of getting looks, but cannot get it to fall. Jonah Eisenberg, number 20, also in the game for Kushner. Indike is going to come back in for Plotzker.
Who's the release guy?
Zimmerman thinks about the 3. His coach is telling him to shoot it. Zimmerman, though, gets the ball on the block. Can't get the shot to go. It was blocked, actually, but came back away with the ball and then had a shot attempt go off the mark. Good defense there by Kushner to contest. And then Shapiro dribbles the ball off his foot, turn it over. Here's a Sherian into the lane, goes up, dipsy-do, gets it to go and one.
It's pretty good.
A Sherian with a full head of steam. Drove into the lane, got fouled.
Very long compared to the rest of the players on the floor. Gives him
I just don't know how he got that ball up, but he got it up on the rim. Whistle came, and the ball fell, and he'll now have a chance for the traditional three-point play. This time the free throw is off the mark, but the lead is 20. Lead is 20, 27-7. Wow, quick hands. Wow, Milken really playing with a lot of energy and hustle. First, I think it was Darmon, I believe, number 23, who tipped the ball away to begin with, clean. And then there was a loose ball. Looked like Kushner had it, but a Milken defender came flying in there to create the tie-up. Kushner keeps possession, but they trail by 20. And then easy steal there for a Bitbull. It was ahead to Darmon. He missed the shot. A.J. Levine looks like he's going to check in for the first time for Milken. Milken's hands are just too fast for this Kushner squad. Tipping away a lot of passes and just balls out of people's hands. Now here's a Bitbull into the lane, can't get the left-hander to go. And it goes out of bounds off of the Wildcats. Kushner. Kushner now across the timeline. They trail by 20. A little jitterbug move there for Gruber. Shot attempt no good. A Sherian now. Between the legs, gets it to, oh, what a nice little spin move. Wow, that was
nice spin.
Jack Manny into the ball game again. I think he's a freshman, listed as a 6'4" freshman, but wow, that was a pretty move. Got the ball and spun, and a Sherian, look at the hand. Nothing is easy right now.
Milken doing very good job defensively.
You know, Milken is you know, we talked about being athletically superior in terms of their length and speed, but they're not just, I mean, they're not just resting on that. They are playing with a lot of energy and hustle for Coach Blunt right now. Doron Pakravan is going to check in for the Wildcats, who lead by 22. Impressive first half showing here for the Wildcats. Kushner finding it very tough to get anything going here, either on the offensive or defensive side. Kind of a wild shot attempt there and then Manny goes up, gets blocked. Had two defenders on him, couldn't get that over. Looks like Pakravan might not be able to check in here. Well, now there is a whistle. He's going to go in, but I think heard Coach Blunt tell him he'll get him some more time there in the second half. Now he's only going to get about 8 seconds or so. Wow! Great job by Atai Abitbol to get in and get that shot off in time, and then long half-court shot for Kushner is no good, and at the end of one half play, Milken Wildcats, as a 4 seed, have asserted their dominance with a 31-7 lead over the Kushner Cobras. We'll be right back to bring you the second half. We'll step away for just a few minutes here from Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome back. We are just about set for second half action here in Memphis at the Cooper Invitational. Cooper Yeshiva High School Invitational. We've got a opening round matchup between the 4th-seeded Milken WILDCATS from Los Angeles and the 13th-seeded Ray Kushner Yeshiva High School COBRAS. The Wildcats enjoy a 31-7 lead over the Cobras. Early action was pretty tight, and Kushner did a good job of hanging in. Briefly had a 5-2 lead, but then once the dam broke, Milken really was able to assert their dominance and really owned the last 12, 13 minutes of play of the first half. They lead 31-7. They've got a lot of height up and down the lineup, Wildcats. A lot of height, a lot of speed, and again, they are playing. They have a new coach, Coach Blunt, Thomas Blunt, and they play with a lot of energy, hustle after all the loose balls, deflect a lot of passes, tip a lot of balls out of people's hands. Kushner will have the ball to start the second half, or perhaps they won't. Looks like it's going to be Milken basketball. The Wildcats in their white uniforms with black trim and numbers. Here's a bit bull. Nice job by Kushner to read that play. Style gets it to head to, that was Twizer. He could not get it to fall. And then Plotzker with a steal. Both teams turning the ball over here early.
Kind of how we started the first half. A lot of turnovers from both teams.
And a good job by Nadav Twizer to get the layup to go. So Kushner with the first 2 points here of the second half. Rahimi started the second half. I don't believe he started the first half, but on the floor here at the beginning of the second half. We get a foul is on Indike for the Cobras. They have the ball under the basket. Try to get inbounds to Ashirian. It's tipped out of bounds by Plotzker. Milken will maintain possession underneath. Now on the other side of the basket. Excuse me. Zimmerman steps back into a three, and it's good. He had his sight set on it the whole time. He caught the ball in the inbounds pass, took a step back, got it to go. Lead 34-9. Oh, nice. Good job in transition to find Indike under the left side of the rim, and he gets it to fall. And I think they're going to get called for over the back here, as I don't think they heard the whistle. There was a whistle over here. A bit bull had come across, and then he had stepped. I think his heel touched the line. He'd come across and then put his heel back across. Oh, and then
it's a bouncing ball.
The balls are very inflated. Shapiro tried to bounce pass to a teammate in the corner, and the ball just bounced up over his head. Early season balls often going to be a little bouncy. I'm sure these are all new basketballs. I'm going to kick on Shapiro. Again, just like we saw in the first half, Kushner doing a good job here in the early goings of the half. Haven't let Milken run in high just yet, and Kobe Garber checks in. That was a little iffy. That was close. Nice little lob pass inside to Zimmerman, and he gets it to go. 5 points here in the third quarter for Zimmerman. Oh, that's a great three-quarter length of the court pass. I think that was Plotzker to Indike, and then Indike has the shot blocked out of bounds. Kushner will keep possession. 25-point lead. Early parts of the second half. Here's a 3 attempt, a little long. Good job by Asharian on the boards. Coach Blunt yells for them to run. Now Asharian kicks it back out to a Bitbull. He knifes into the lane, puts it up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Good job by Plotzker to prevent the offensive board, and Kushner comes away with the ball. Garber now across the timeline. Ball tipped out of bounds by a Bitbull.
Another deflection from Milken.
So hard for Kushner to get an uncontested pass. Now here's Plotzker, free throw line. Spins. It's into the lane, puts it up with the left-handed leaner. Can't get it to go. A Bitbull other way, puts it up with the right hand, a little too strong off the neck of the iron. And once again, Wildcats unsuccessful on the offensive side, still with a 25-point lead. Lobbed into Plotzker, and he's going to get tied up. He has Asharian and Zimmerman on him, and the ball is possession favors Kushner, and they will have it underneath the basket. The inside to Plotzker, and he gets the jumper to go along the baseline. Lead back to 23. On this end, Asharian misses, and then ball is going to go off the foot of Plotzker. Possession arrow now again is showing it to be Kushner ball, but they just got it. So I think they're always they're like either one ahead or one behind over there on the scoreboard on the possession. Oh, entry pass is tipped away and stolen, and here come Kushner. Again, good early minutes here in the second half, and a great find. Plotzker to Indyke, and Indyke puts it up, kind of a backward layup. Nice job to know where he was on the floor, and here's another steal for Kushner. Suddenly, chance to cut it under 20. Garber calls out the offense. Tries to get it to Twizer. Ball's tipped away, out of bounds, but Kushner will have it now. Left elbow on our side.
Sky Nahum just checked.
He was very good off the bench. Very good, like a sixth man role for the Wildcats.
He just checked back in, so maybe that'll make a difference for Milken.
Yeah, that kind of like when things started to, the tide turned for them in the first half was when he came into the ball game. They got it to Ethan Whiter. Whiter had the ball stolen, but then a nice defensive play on this end as Asharian tried to score in transition. Blocked it out of bounds. It'll be Milken basketball. Milken might want to work on that offense, that inbounds play. Here's Garber taking it right at the defense, and Zimmerman swats it away and comes away, almost like Keith Lee of the Memphis State Tigers back in the day, a little before your time. Now Zimmerman goes up, and he gets fouled. Looks like a lot of basketball, but
usually we see that as a jump ball called.
No, they're calling it a foul. It could have been a jump out ball. The freshman, Jack Manny, is going to check back into the game. He had an impressive mover in that first half.
Spin.
He's only a freshman. You wonder how big he's going to get, because if he's got some growing left, and looking at him, he looks like he does. He still looks like a very, very young, looks like a kid. They're all kids, but
especially.
I mean, he looks like he has some growing up to do. Zimmerman at the line, perfect. Nothing but net. And he checks in, replacing Rahimi. This one looks a little bit short. It bounced off. And great box. And then Zimmerman misses the putback, but gets his own miss and puts it back in.
Kushner has boxed out well, but no one went for the ball.
Right. Ball actually bounced on the ground. Zimmerman now again. Zimmerman might have 9 or 10 here in the third.
And again, another deflection.
And here he goes again. Zimmerman, great little hesitation move, and got to the front of the rim and got it to go. And all of a sudden, Kind of similar again to what we saw in the first half. Kushner hanging, pretty much playing even basketball, and then all of a sudden just a 2-minute burst here by Milken, largely at the hands of Ethan Zimmerman. I think that might be 12 for him now. He had those 5 early points in the third. Then he had another bucket. Then he had that play where he made the free throw, and then that's another 10. That's 10, and then a bucket there, 12. It's either 10 or 12 in the third quarter. Really
Again, it's
putting us away.
Sky came in the game, really changed, turned the tables. His plus minus must be off the charts.
It's got to be pretty high. Hasn't had a chance to do much so far here in the third quarter, but he's an impressive player. He's an interesting player to bring off the bench for Coach Blunt. Here come Kushner. Oh, little teardrop can't get it to go. That was for Twizer. And then a miss, another miss. Good job by Kushner to keep the ball on this end. Third chance here. Twizer thinks about the long three. Into the corner. Dribbles it off his knee, but it goes to Shapiro. Twizer gets it back. Has 2 defenders coming at him and sends it back out. Good possession, though, here for Kushner. Shapiro now guarded closely. Twizer puts up a wild 3 attempt that's a little short, and then Manny has it go off his hip. It seems like he's like growing into his body a little bit. Jonah Eisenberg in the game for Kushner, by the way, number 20. Got a whistle, sort of mysterious whistle out this way. I'm not sure what we got. Is it timeout was called?
Timeout.
Who had the timeout?
I think it was Kushner.
Okay.
No, it wasn't
no. Who had the ball? How'd they get the timeout? Did they call? They must have called it before the inbounds. Okay. Kushner gets it inbounds. Sam Schulman in the game now for Kushner. Here's Shapiro. Gets it out to Twizer. Twizer. A little weave up top. Shapiro now into the lane. Kicks it out. Twizer, his 3 attempt is good.
Pretty shot.
Nice shot there for Kushner, rewarded for a patient possession. And then a foul on the penetration move by Asherian, and he'll go to the line for 2. Ethan Wyatter.
Waiter?
The WIA, that's what's throwing me.
Never seen that.
Free throw for Asherian is good. Two minutes to play here in the third. Schulman tries to drive into the lane. There's going to be a foul called on. Fouls on Asherian. Oh, and then the inbounds passes. Cross signals there, and inbounds pass is thrown away by Kushner, and Milken will come across with the basketball. We've got Corsandi into the ball game now. Got some new personnel here for the Wildcats. I'll try to get that to you here as we go along. Pakravan finally into the game now for some meaningful clock. Oh, nice little give and go there from the big man, Elon Cooper. Cooper and Manny with a nice 1-2 combination. Great give and go. And then a nice move up and under for Shapiro to get inside, but can't get it up over the rim. Now Pakravan, he gets it over to Manny. Manny goes up, misses. Oh, gets his own rebound and throws it off of a Kushner player. Smart move for the Wildcat freshman, and they will have the ball. Number 22, Levi Peckler in the game also. He's with the headband, like a rubber headband. Pakravan sends it out to, that's Cooper. Corsandi calls out the offense, guarded by Subari. Here's Cooper. He's got Pakravan trying to post up on the block. Corsandi now swings left. Comes back to Cooper now. Pakravan, right elbow, guarded by Gruber. And Coach Blunt wants a timeout. So some new personnel in for Milken, and trying to run some offense, and Coach Blunt wants to talk it over. Oh, there was a keeper on the floor. I thought we had a 30. All right, loose keeper on the floor. Corsandi guarded closely by Tsubari. He now drives into the middle. Puts it over to Cooper. Cooper thinks about the three. Now we do have a timeout. A little choppy here at the moment, but so Coach Blunt wanting to work on some things with his team. He's got a comfortable lead, but looking for some coaching opportunities here. He's got some new players into the ball game now.
Maybe an opportunity to
give some guys some clock, but also an opportunity to make sure that they're running things correctly.
Especially early in the season.
All right, we're back underway. 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Corsandi gets it over to Manny, top of the key. Manny trying to get it to a teammate.
He looks out of place up there.
Now here's Pakravan, gets it to Manny. He gets the shot to go, and one. He'll go to the line for a chance for the three-point play opportunity. So the freshman dribbles it, puts it up, gets it to go. Perfect. Right
nice
down
stroke.
the middle. Lead is now 31. And
That's a rough fake.
Wild shot there from Subari. It's tough going inside for Kushner. They needed to come up with a way to try to get meaningful shots from the outside. Now here at the buzzer, Pakravan can't get it to go.
That would have been his second buzzer beater of the game from a similar spot.
Was that in this game? That was in this game, but I think that was actually...
Oh, it was in a different play?
I think that was Corsandi.
Corsandi.
That was Pakravan. 0. Number 0. It's got a little chilly in here all of a sudden.
It's got a little chilly.
My nose, I feel like a puppy dog. I feel like a puppy dog right now. My nose has definitely gotten a little cold.
Anytime y'all want to kill your mics, that amp shuts y'all off.
All right, well, 1 quarter left to go here. Again, this one, outcome seemingly already determined, but more basketball for each of these teams to play. And again, you know, you've got 3 more games after today, so even for a side that's losing like Kushner, they've got things to work on. They will go into a Tier 2 bracket, and I'm sure they'll look to make some noise there. So you want to still play good basketball here over these last 8 minutes and see if they can work some things out. They've got a good squad. This is a good Milken team coming in.
Team. Very athletic.
I believe the runners-up last year.
Yes.
Harry's style to trigger the inbounds. He's got Garber with him as well as Plotzker and Twizer and Endike. Here's Plotzker. Tries to penetrate, kicks it back out to Garber. Now Style. Twizer with a long 2 attempt. It's good. He's hit a couple of outside shots. Here's a 3 attempt from straight away. That's Corsandi. That's Corsandi right there. I believe that might be his 3rd 3. They had that wild one at the end of the quarter. I think he had one other one. He knew exactly where he wanted to get to on that one. Here's a 3 in the corner for Style, and it's just off the mark. Rebounded by, that's Garber. He sends it back out to Style. Style now tries to go into the lane. Has the ball tipped away, but there's going to be a foul called on. Waiting for the call from the referee. That was the foul's on Pakravan, 0. Are they calling that a shooting foul? That's interesting. Didn't appear to be one to me.
Yeah, it looks like they're moving him to the baseline.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a shooting foul. A.J. Levine checks in for Manny, number 14, a sophomore. Here's Plotzker. Kicks it into the corner. Now Style for a long 3. That's good.
That looked good.
Had a little more room that time.
A little deeper also.
Got it to fall. Levine. His shovel pass back to, he was trying to find a cutting Peckler. And then Plotzker, Plotzker does a good job of getting the shot and then misses it. Now it goes up for a fadeaway off the iron, no good, but tracked down in the corner by Kushner, but then throws it away, trying to save it in bounds. Plotzker nearly called for a reach. Now a corner 3, just in and out for Peckler. Cooper gets the rebound. Peckler swatted away by Plotzker. Peckler and Plotzker right there. Now Corsandi, another 3 attempt. A little off the mark. Pakravan doing a good job of getting the offensive board and putting it up and in. I believe that might be his first 2 of the ball. No, I think he had a bucket earlier. Style with a really nice job coming off the pick, off that screen. Again, it seems like when he's got room, he's got a shot.
It's true.
Nice job there by Corsani to maintain his composure after falling to the floor. Now here's Peckler. His 3 attempt is no good. Levine, weak side rebound. Pakravon falls to the floor. And then Peckler did a great job of getting open, but then had the ball just go right through his hands. Here's Plotzker, short on the free throw. I mean, on the layup attempt. A little wild action there for a minute or so. Here's Corsani. He gets it up and over Plotzker, but can't get it to fall. Now here's Style. Somehow Kushner gets the ball after all that. Oh, and then almost his 3rd 3. Twizer can't get it to go. Comes away, though, with the loose ball. Into the corner. Garber, his 3 attempt, no good. Clock ticking continuously here. Now here's Cooper for a 16-footer and gets it to go on the right side. Elon Cooper.
Both teams looking a little tired out here.
Yeah, you can see Plotzker's got his hands on his knees. He's definitely winded. Oh, and there's a steal. Here's Cooper. Cooper in the open floor is going to go up and miss the layup. Missed the second one. And then finally, Corsani gets the easy bucket. And I think Kushner is going to call timeout. Some of the Wildcat teammates giving Cooper a little, razzing him a little bit for that missed layup attempt. So about 4 minutes to play here in the 4th quarter. After this game, we've got 2 more to go here. Next one on this floor will be the Eula Panthers versus the Kohelet Kings. That's going to be a 2 versus 15 matchup. That one could be interesting.
Could be interesting.
Great little rebound put back there by Josh Tsubari. Had some opening, had some space. Now Pakravon penetrates into the lane, kicks it back out. This is Noah Carmona in the game for the Wildcats. Kushner throws the ball away. Carmona into the corner. Pakravon drives. And I think the whistle was from the other floor. And then we're going to get a tie-up. Good defense there by Kushner. Step back 3 for Peckler.
Pretty shot.
They've got some guys who can shoot. And then Kushner with another turnover. Jonathan Gabai in the game for Milken right now, number 10. Here's Pakravon. Cross-court pass to Levine. That's going to be short. Pakravon on the floor. He hustles. He's all over the place. Hustle. Nice block there by like two Cobras were there for that one. Corner 3. Oh, friendly iron for, that was Ethan, I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name, Wyatter. Gets it to go, and then a steal on this side by Jonah Eisenberg. Eisenberg now. That was Wyatter who almost got that one to go. Now Kepler, his shot attempt is short. They go under 2 to play. Got to keep it on the floor. Wow, guys getting on the ground now. Here's Pakravan, his 3. Wow!
That
Literally hit the neck of the iron and
soft touch.
Pakravan picks up the keeper and hands it over to Eisenberg. 3 attempt, another 3 for Wyatter. I'd like to get that man's name, how to get the right pronunciation for that. It's another. So Kushner, impressive shooting here in the second half, even though trailing by a lot. Again, that's something to look for in Tier 2. The ability to get those points from the outside. Again, look at Pakravan. Pakravan on the floor. It's the second or third time he's gotten down there.
He's getting after it. He has not been giving up the score right now. He doesn't care. He's winning, losing.
Yeah, you're out there playing. You're a young man.
You've got to prove to your coaches.
Yeah, I mean, you're out there playing. 45 seconds to play in this ball game. Wildcats of Milken Community School in Los Angeles are going to come away with a victory and go on to Tier 1. Kushner will fall to Tier 2. No over and back call. I think it was determined that it was tipped away. And then Schulman, maybe a tiny bit helter-skelter right there. Shot attempt is missed, and Milken comes away with it and throws it down floor. Oh, I think the ball's going to bet. The balls are really.
That was an unnecessary.
Yeah. Well, I think their coaches were probably telling them not to do that.
There's no ball. It's quite evident from that bounce that the ball.
That ball really bounced a lot higher than I would have expected. Schulman, right elbow, and thinks about it, but pulls it back down, and
once again,
Wildcats get the steal and turn it over. Clock ticks down to 1 and 0. That's not going to count if it goes. Josh Matthew with a shot at the buzzer does not count. Did get it to fall, though, and the final score will be the Milken Wildcats 64, the Kushner Cobras 34. We'll be back with our next game in just a few minutes. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back from Memphis, Tennessee in just a few minutes.